Physiological changes when fish are overcrowded. When fish are overcrowded, their bodies experience stress, low oxygen, and muscles problems which leads to poor fresh quality. Kapag masyadong siksikan ng isa sa isang tangke, madaling ma-stress ang mga isda. So kapag siksikan sila, hindi sila makakahinga ng maayos dahil stress, humihina ang muscle nila, kaya kapag harvest mo, malambot or sira ang kanilang laman. Rigor mortis, it means that when the fish muscles become stiff or death. So kapag patay ng isda, titigas muna yung laman niya. So normal lang yun. So dapat naayos yung handling bago pa mangyari yung rigor mortis para hindi masira ang texture ng isda. So chilling slows down bacteria and keeps the fish fresh. So kapag kahuli niya, nalalagad sa yelo para hindi agad mangamoy at masira. So kapag malamig, mas mabagal ang bakterya, mas sariwa ang isda. Purpose of sodium metabisulfite for shrimp. So it prevents black spot on shrimp. So yung powder yun na nilalagay sa hipon para hindi mangitim ang ulo at yung katawan niya. Tumutulong ito para magmukhang bago at malinis ang hipon para mabenta. Differences in freezing and methods. Different freezing methods, freeze fish and different and styles. So kapag ka-blast, hangin na sobrang lamig. Kapag ka naman is dinidikit siya sa bakal, and then kapag cryogenic, ito yung parang nilulublob sa sobrang lamig na gas. So kapag ka mas mabilis ang freezing, mas maganda ang quality. Cost of tearing flesh in tilapia. Soft flesh happens during to stress or no chilling after harvest. So kung hindi pala nila palamigan ang tilapia, lalambot at madaling mapunit yung laman. Harvest plan for live transport. So handle shrimp gently and keep full oxygenated. So kapag hinuhuli siya sa umaga, dahan-dahan lang ang pag-scoop, tapos ay ilalagay agad sa malamig at may air na tubig. So kapag mas kaunti stress sila, mas mataas ang survival rate nila. Safety measure for oyster export. So oyster must be clean, chilled, labeled, and traceable. So dinadaan muna sila sa depuration, tapos tinatago sa malamig na tubig bago sila i-export para ma-sure na ligtas kainin at pasado sa export standards. For sashimi grade milkfish, so this must be stress-free and chilled immediately to keep the flesh firm. So huwag pagurin yung bangus kapag huli. So ilagay siya agad sa yelo para hindi siya lumambot. And applying HACCP. HACCP as checking critical points to keep the food safe. So tinitingnan kung tama ang temperature, linis at handling para iwas sa food poisoning. Ito yung step by step para siguradong safe ang product. And then electrical versus percussive stunning. Electrical is fast but may damage flesh. Percussive is more consistent. Kapag kuryente, minsan napupunit ang laman ng isda. Kapag pukpok naman, mas kontrolado lang. Percussive tends to get better flesh quality. Effects of improper handling. Bad handling causes bruising and lower product value. So kapag hinahampas or binabagsak ang isda, nagmamarka at lumalambot yung kanyang laman. So ayaw ng buyer ng ganung texture ng isda, kaya bumababa ang presyo. Feed effects before harvest. So feed can affect fish taste and texture. Kapag sobrang oily ang feed, minsan nagkakaroon ng parang maantang lasa ang isda. So kapag good feed, good flavor. Poor cold chain consequences. If the cold chain breaks, spoilage increases. Kapag natunaw ang yelo sa biyahe, mabilis na mangamoy at masira ang isda. So if there's a constant cold, there will be a longer freshness. And what is the importance of traceability? So traceability lets you track where the products came from. So kung may problem sa batch, mas madaling makita kung saan galing at anong farm. So it helps to prevent big contamination issues. Live versus chilled frozen transport. So live is expensive, chilled frozen is more practical. So kapag live, kailangan aeration at mabilis ang biyahe, mas mahal. Kapag mas tipid ang chilled. So chilled frozen lower cost plus longer shelf life. Should humane slaughter be prioritized? Yes, it is ethical and improves quality. Mas maayos pumatay ang isda at mas maganda ang laman at mas mataas ang presyo. Good welfare, better product plus cost happy customers. Cryogenic freezing for small farms. Cryogenic is too expensive for small farmers. Liquid nitrogen, ito yung sobrang mahal, hindi kakayanin ng mga small operators. Blast freezer na lang, mas practical. Reducing post-harvest losses in rural areas. So, use cheaper solution to prevent spoilage. Mag-ice bags, harvest sa umaga, at gumamit ng mga solar power chillers kung walang kuryente. Simple culture less spoilage. Long-term profitability and post-harvest handling. So, good handling leads to higher quality and higher income. Kapag maingat sa pag-handle, maganda ang itsura at sariwa at mas mataas ang benta. Kapag pabaya, of course, bagsak presyo at nalulugi. A good quality control, it leads to long-term profit.